Hi, my name is Ige, singer, songwriter, vocal coach, and convener of Find Your Voice with Ige, a citywide voice training workshop. And I've gotten so many questions on, Miss Ige, could you explain to me how to make my voice sound a bit stronger? My voice is very breathy. I sing with a lot of breath coming out of my mouth and it gets me tired and I just don't know what to do. Producing a tone that is not so breathy is a function of two things in my estimation. Okay, the first is learning how to control your breathing from your generator, which your generator is your lungs. Okay, how do you take in air, and most importantly, how do you let it out? So you've got to learn how to use your breath support muscles. You've got to learn how to use your diaphragm. You've got to know that when you want to take in breath, you don't suck in your stomach and then raise your shoulders, okay? Because when you do that, there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of tension added to the body, and it's not going to be good for you if you do that. So that's one. Another place we need to focus on is what I call compression. Right, the glottal compression. Compression is simply the resistance of airflow by the vocal folds. So anytime we want to sing, what happens is that the vocal folds pull together, and as they come together, it causes a resistance to the airflow coming from underneath it. And when that resistance happens, it causes the vocal folds to vibrate, which is good. So we do need some form of resistance to cause the vocal folds to vibrate, which produces the sound that now goes into our mouth or our resonators, okay? But if the resistance isn't much, then what happens is that a lot of air goes through the vocal folds, causing your tone to be weak or very breathy. And of course, if the resistance is too much, then you probably have a forced sound. So we need to get a balance. We need to stay somewhere in the middle of good compression. Okay? So what I would like you to do, an exercise I would like you to do, is try saying Remember, don't put in too much effort. Make sure that there is no pressure coming from your throat. We don't want that pressure. We don't want that. We just want there to be more vibration, so to speak, on your lips when you go and make sure you're not going You don't want the air to come out first. You want the tone and the air to come together, so it's You feel some buzz on your lips. Okay, another thing I would like you to do is just that quick sharp punch. Okay, and then we will do some exercises with them, very simple exercises. Okay, too low. So let's start with okay, so we're doing a 5-note scale with the and then we keep taking it higher. Try not to go as high as you don't need to go so high into the next octave. You just need to learn how to coordinate your vocal folds so that it vibrates, right? And it's not breathy. So let's go. Go a bit higher. As you're going higher, I'm sure most of you would probably, especially soprano singers, you would get to a point where you're almost getting into, or you're getting into your head voice, okay? A lighter Try not to make that switch. Still give that feeling of your pulsing. Okay, so that your vocal folds can coordinate and it can still present some kind of resistance to the air coming beneath. When you practice this, keep doing it over and over again, your vocal folds would develop the right amount of pressure or the right amount of resistance it needs to the air coming beneath it. I hope this has helped you. Thank you for going on this journey with me. Remember to sing right and stand out.